Honestly, I should just put in brackets because I'm too lazy in the title, because I have been working on this idea for videos, this concept, which is really cool by the way, for 3 dang years, and every time I get close, I get distracted. So you're probably wondering, what is this amazing idea? When is he going to show it? Is he going to wait till 9 minutes into the video before he reveals it? No, don't worry, I'm going to show you right now. This, actually, hold on, let me make myself smaller so you can actually see it. Okay. This is a cooking show, an animated cooking show that I have been working on for about 3 years. Now, the way this would work is Red, our lovely little mascot here, would make food. It's a cooking show, but animated. The concept behind it was kind of like an animated binging with Babish, kind of. But instead of making just random food, I was going to make video game inspired food, because recently I have been collecting a whole host of video game cookbooks. I've actually really enjoyed collecting these. I've got, actually let me just show you. So far I've collected the Elder Scrolls cookbook, the Final Fantasy cookbook, the unofficial Zelda cookbook, but honestly, I know it's unofficial, but it's so much nicer than every other cookbook. Like, they put real love and attention into this, it's really good. And my most recent one, Stardew Valley. So the idea behind this cooking show was that I, or Red, was going to make the food animated. Now, originally it was supposed to just be animated episodes where each episode would be him making a different thing. However, the concept of scripting it and animating it individually each time, it just became too much. The idea became too big and it became too hard to feasibly do and still have a life. The second idea was to record him live. Basically, I would record the screen, and with a PlayStation control, I would control his animations. For instance, if I press X, he whips out a lovely bowl. If I press right on the D-pad, he'll pull out a wee jug of milk, start pouring it in. There's no animation for the stuff right now, but you know, you get how it is. And of course, pressing X again would tell me to put the bowl back. Now, that's still the idea that I'm going with. I'm still going to do it live. However, it became, originally I wanted to make a kind of series of different shows that would have Red as the host and doing different things. However, recently I have gotten into animated storytelling, telling stories of Red and the world that he's in, and you know, his kind of daily life on Solaria, and I want to tie in the cooking show with that, which means I now want to redesign the kitchen. Now, the kitchen is gorgeous, look at it, it's stunning, it's beautiful. However, I want to make it as if he's in the castle in the kitchen there, which means I want to redesign the kitchen to kind of have that aesthetic. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Why has this idea taken 3 years? Well, like I said, every time I got close to making it or to making progress on it, something else would just take my time. For instance, I have been making games on Dreams for the past 4-ish years. We stopped in 2024 when Media Molecule announced that Dreams would no longer be supported or have any new features, so we decided that with a dwindling player base, there's no point making full-length ass games for no one, so we stopped that, which then allowed me to work on animations. But then I got into learning Unreal Engine because I decided I wanted to make games off of Dreams, which then postponed the cooking show even more. Now, I am kind of skipping a lot. There's a lot more that goes into the cooking show than just me being lazy or wanting to redesign the kitchen. The logic that goes into making him animate and being able to pick out a bowl, put the bowl away, then grab the knife without any glitches in between so that it's a seamless experience is really actually quite difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult, but it is, or at least it's difficult to me. And if he's making something and he has a lot of different ingredients, he basically needs an internal memory or inventory to be able to select, you know, this row down to this column and then choose that ingredient and then start chopping it or whatever you do to that ingredient. You know, it gets very complicated very quickly if you want to animate it live, which I think is the best way, because it means that I can produce episodes quicker, but it's still high quality animation. And that's the beautiful thing about doing it live versus reanimating like a full episode each time, is that it also feels real because I'm animating him in real time to the episode versus me predetermining what he's doing and then just voicing over it. And it's not just that, I also want to, like I said, incorporate it into the world of Stellaria so that it actually feels canon, it feels real to the animated series as well. So the whole new plan is to make it that Solas is teaching him how to cook, and that's how he's able to cook, like lore wise, because of these things. Does that make sense? Like I love connecting everything. I love making like little strands of lore and connecting them and be like, oh, this is because of that, and all we get to see like this is, you know, that. And I'm rambling so much. I definitely feel like this is going to come out this year. I have high hopes because I've also got some other people that are going to be helping out with it. It's just it's getting over the initial hurdle of getting all the logic correct and all the animations working, and then once those are working, it's really just a simple pipeline of me sitting here for 15 minutes and animating them to a script, and then you've got an episode because he's literally already animated and done all the stuff. You pop that out, get another one once a week, bada boom, you've got a series. Suddenly I'm also very tired right now. I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep. Not that that's interesting to the video whatsoever, so I'm going to keep it in, but it's not interesting. So yeah, little animated cooking show where he makes video game inspired foods. If I were to open the question out to what food should be cooked for the very first episode, what would you say? What gaming food item would you like to see created in an animated fashion first? Because let's be honest, a lot of the cooks on YouTube have already made all these video game inspired foods. I'm pretty sure they've probably just went through one of these recipes, because let's be honest, that's just like content in a book. So yeah, let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. I'm sorry this was very, very, very rambly. I am tired and I wanted to make a video, and this is that video. Bye.